Hi everyone, today we have a new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from ICM, and this time we have a 1/72 scale kit. So it's a truck, and as you can see, it's ATZ-5-43203. So it's a special truck for the airfield as far as I remember, and we have a commercial sample here, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. It will be interesting to check what is different in this particular version, and of course it should be already available in Modelimix, and in case you would like to get it ASAP, you can order it there for quite a nice price together with some other ICM novelties or maybe some other brands which will interest you. So the kit number is 710, and as you can see, the box size is pretty much the same as what we had in the previous releases. We have quite nice box art. Here on the side you will find also the information about the kit. So it's written here that we have 112 parts and the finished model will be 104 millimeters long. On the opposite side you will find two marking options. Of course I hope that there are more, but we will find it out once we open the box, because usually ICM prints all of the marking options and marking guides in the assembly manual. So here we have the box sealed on all four sides. I'm going to cut through them right now, and then we will start checking all of the parts. In the meantime, I can also remind you that we reviewed the previous versions as well, so in case you are interested in them, you can find them on our channel, and it's quite easy to find. Just type in the ICM into the search and you will see all of the recent releases from ICM in whatever scale you prefer. So this is a typical design for ICM, but as you can see, this time we get a bit of a tight fitment. This flexible part does not provide any protection. We have this white cardboard box for protecting purpose, and here inside you'll find all parts packed into one resealable plastic bag. So I'm going to open them right now. Just give me a moment, and we will start checking all of these elements one by one. So first of all, we have this new sprue, which is distinguishable by its color. As you can see, it's a gray colored plastic, and here we have the parts for the cistern, which will be on the rear part of the truck. It should be glued out of two elements, and of course we have front and rear wall molded separately. We also have some external elements pre-molded here, and also the top hatch is separate, so it might be handy for some diorama ideas. If I flip it over here, you can see we also have the bottom structure nicely detailed, so it's not just a plain part, and even in this scale it's important thing, so really good feature to have out of the box. Next we continue with, I would say, universal sprue, which we saw in the previous ZU releases as well. So here you can see the black frame with all of the necessary parts for the front cap interior. Also we have the main chassis here, we have some suspension parts, some of the brake parts, and everything looks nice. But let's not forget that this is a 1/72 scale release, and this is not definitely new plastic if we are talking about this particular black frame, so do not be surprised by the amount of details you get out of the box. Definitely a good space for some super detailing with your skills or maybe your materials, but out of the box you get a quite basic interior, which in my opinion is more than enough for 1/72 scale, but there are always modelers who would like to have more. Next, another nice feature is the plastic wheels. So as you can see, each wheel should be glued out of two hulls. As far as I remember, there are also some aftermarket manufacturers which offer the resin wheels or 3D printed wheels as well. So in case you are eager to spend a bit more, then definitely go for them, because they will make your model even more realistic looking, and of course it has the effect even in such tiny size. Next, I have to zoom in, because as you can guess, here we have the front cab, and as you can see, it is molded as a single piece part with the bonnet and doors, so none of those will be possible to open. And also here you can see the front mask, it also looks decent. Here from inside we do not have a lot of features, but as I said before, interior will be assembled separately and then just inserted from the bottom. And considering the fact that you cannot open the bonnet, well, it's not a huge problem that we have a basic engine here, because anyway it won't be visible on the finished model, and it's just more for the fact that it might be visible from the chassis side, let's say. Next, I'm opening another plastic bag for the clear sprue. So here we have the parts for the front cap mainly, and as you can see they look great. I'm not sure if we will have the masking template here, because as far as I remember in the previous releases ICM was not including this thing for the small truck, and in this case you'll have to do it with your own hands and tools. Okay, what I'm doing now is trying to open the assembly manual, because here we have the quite interesting situation, because we have the decals. It's only one decal sheet, so I will zoom out a bit and maybe close the lenses so that you can see it. So we have the number plates and signs for the marking options. We have also these portions of the digital camouflage. And why I was surprised, because here, as you can see, it's written that the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the kit number is different. So that's the universal, let's say, decal sheet, which we saw in the previous Ukrainian Air Forces trucks as well. So yeah, I guess the marking options will be only two, which we saw on the box, but that's something what we can check in this assembly manual. So here I will have to zoom out a bit, because even though the box was small, the assembly manual is quite large. So here we have short history note and technical specifications for this truck. We also have the paints chart and also the paint set number. As you remember, ICM produces their own paints. So in case you would like to have all necessary, not symbols, but the paint colors for your build, then definitely go this way, because it will make the whole assembly and painting a bit easier. So here we continue with the assembly process. Parts map, red color means that only this exhaust will not be used. Next we start with the road wheels, then we continue with the dashboard and the interior, and then we start working on the main chassis. As you can see, a lot of suspension parts and drivetrain elements going on. And note that some parts do not have the installation slots, it's just the precise measurement, and it will be a bit tricky, so definitely pay attention to that. Next we continue with the more features on the front cap, and also another wheel gets assembled. Then we continue with the fuel tank, and then also with the rear parts as well. I'm just looking how everything is combined together on the last 8th step. And here we have two marking options, so basically they are using the same decals as what we had on this decal sheet, which I shown you before. So overall this truck looks like a good choice for modelers who would like to build a small scale diorama. Even as a solo build, it might be an interesting choice for some weathering experiments. And of course I will be happy to hear your opinion about such release. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below, and if you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.